Hey guys, what's going on? This is Blockbird Cryptocurrency coming at you with another video. I hope you can hear me clearly today. I did have a user who posted on the last video that the volume has been kind of low on these videos. So I'm trying to speak a little louder and into the microphone. So hopefully you all can hear me. And to that viewer, I really do appreciate the feedback and thank you for your patience. This is a new channel and naturally there will be growing pains. So I hope you all are patient enough to deal with some of these hiccups as the channel continues to develop. And if you could be so kind, please let me know in the comments if you could hear me, whether or not the volume was too low, too high, just right. I will appreciate that. So let's talk a little bit about the market in today's news. So the market cap is at $331 billion. Most of the top coins are up within the last 24 hours. There naturally is some profit taking that has been happening within the last hour after our somewhat parabolic rise. So that's expected, but I don't think there's much room to worry. However, amongst the top cryptocurrencies, you will notice that Ethereum has taken quite the pounding and is down 21.48%. Basically, twice as much as Ripple, Litecoin, and others. So let's get into why that's probably going on and talk a little bit about ICOs. And I think something that is probably under the radar that most people have not noticed that is hitting the Ethereum price. So first, let's talk about the ICO FUD. There's a lot of talk about SEC crackdowns, and there has been this extensive conversation about whether or not these tokens from these ICOs are securities or not. And of course, the implications are large if they are deemed securities. Essentially, if they are deemed securities, they will have to go through a proper brokerage in order for users to utilize these tokens. So imagine a scenario where, let's say you have Filecoin, and Filecoin uses a token system, the Filecoin, in order to access a decentralized database. And every time you wanted to access that database, you had to go to your broker to get the coins, or the tokens rather, to access this decentralized database. So naturally, this type of inconvenience would probably kill ICOs if investors and users have to jump through these type of hurdles. So that's been one cause of the shakiness of Ethereum. And in fact, in a previous video, I mentioned that Ethereum's association with ICOs, many of them not being the greatest quality, could end up hurting it. But in the short to midterm, I think what you should also know about is this. So I retweeted an image today of a list of ICO projects and the amount of Ethereum they have spent within the last 30 days. And if you look at projects like EOS, they have spent over 400,000 Ethereum within the last 30 days. Now, I don't think this is some vast conspiracy to take Ethereum down. Rather, these projects have to fund development, they have to fund marketing and different initiatives. So the Ethereum that was raised for these projects is naturally going to be sporadically offloaded or sold. So what does that mean for Ethereum's price? Well, I think this is something similar, if not on a larger level, to the Mt. Gox trustee, who of course is sitting on over $1 billion of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, And a lot of people have attributed the market downturn to him offloading Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So when you think about all of these larger projects like EOS or Siren Labs that have raised a lot of money or a lot of Ethereum, well, when they are selling, it's going to have an effect on the market. So I want you to think about this if you are a long-term Ethereum investor, or if you are just simply trading Ethereum. I think you should keep an eye on these projects and see what they're up to so you can find good entry points and good exit points. And, it's like I said, it's not being talked about a lot, but there's definitely some chatter going on Twitter and Reddit about what the cause of Ethereum's unusual price crash in comparison to other cryptocurrencies could be getting caused by. So I will also post on Twitter a link to some of these addresses so you can watch them for yourself. You can see if they are making large movements, and keep an eye on your ETH in the meantime. Well, that's about all, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. Bye.